Are you afraid of snakes? Well, that's smart because a huge number of snakes are absolutely terrifying with really intimidating sizes. They've been known to attack humans when provoked, and videos of snakes capturing prey is enough to send shivers down your spine. However, we bet you've never come across the huge snakes on this list, which have been discovered in various parts of the world. Before we dive into this list, make sure to leave a like on this video. Also, if you want to join this month's Star 5 giveaway of a brand new iPhone 13, then all you've got to do is subscribe to our channel and watch this video until the end to find and comment the hidden message. Good luck! At number 10, King Brown Snake. First up is the king brown snake, which is predominantly found in Australia's grassland, woodlands, and scrublands and central Australia. The king brown snake is a venomous snake, and at maturity it's capable of reaching 11 feet in length and a body weight of 13 pounds. This crawly monster usually feeds on frogs and lizards for its meal. Of course, they can't always see it coming because of its yellow and brown scaly skin color that allows it to blend in easily with its environment. At the moment, the king brown snake is designated as the least concerned conservation status despite its reported decreasing population in the wild. At number 9, the Cuban boa. The average size of the Cuban boa snake falls within 7 to 9 feet with an average size of 60 pounds. These species of snakes are predominantly found in Cuba and its surrounding islands, and at the moment, the Cuban boa's conservation status is near threatened because of its declining population over the years. Being a constrictor species, which means that these large snakes usually squeeze their victims before feeding on them, the Cuban boa feeds mostly on rats, mice, and other large animals within their natural habitat. Although these large snakes feed on rodents, their favorite meal is the hutia, a large rodent that looks a lot like a beaver. According to a study, the Cuban boa at full maturity can grow up to 19.6 feet, making it one of the biggest and most vicious animals on the planet. At number 8, the king cobra. The king cobra is definitely vicious for a creature that can grow up to 13 feet long, making it one of the largest and longest venomous snakes in the world. They're mostly found within the Asian continent and other rainforest regions. According to studies on the king cobra behavior, they only lift their body off the ground when they are responding to a threat, and their imposing look is enough to feature in your nightmares. Due to hunting and destruction of their habitat, their conservation status is ranked as vulnerable, although they are highly protected in countries like Vietnam, which has been contributing immensely to their survival. At number 7, a dark-spotted anaconda. The dark-spotted anaconda is one of the Boidae snake family that is mostly found in Brazil and French Guiana. It was first discovered in the 1990s, and it's mostly called Deschaunsey's anaconda by locals. The dark-spotted anaconda is a non-venomous snake with an average size of 8 to 7 feet in length. Their population is classified as least concerned by the IUCN, but this is currently being debated by researchers who think this giant snake is not easily seen in the world. The dark-spotted anaconda mostly feeds on rats and mice, and because it is a semi-aquatic snake, it sometimes spends time inside the water where it adds fish to its list of snacks. A full adult dark-spotted anaconda can grow up to 14 feet and have a body weight of 66 pounds. Definitely not a snake you want to run into anywhere. At number 6, the black mamba. The black mamba is one of Africa's biggest and deadliest hunters in the world, which can grow as long as 14 feet. It is one of the biggest snakes in the world, with a powerful venom that is capable of bringing down its prey in a single bite. Black mambas are predominantly African snakes that can be found in the eastern part and central parts of the African continent. Because of its lightweight body, the black mamba can move easily at a fast pace of 12.5 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest animals on land. The black mamba conservation status is least concerning because over the years they've been enjoying a stable population growth. Is that good or bad news? Depends on how much of a fan you are of this massive serpent. At number 5, the African rock python. One of the key attributes of the African rock python is that it lives in the African savanna region, and it can grow up to 16 feet in length. At maturity, the African rock python can weigh up to 250 pounds. The African rock python maintains its large size by feeding on big animals like antelope, crocodiles, and warthogs. It's one of the deadliest and skillful hunters in the African wild. This giant snake kills its prey by wrapping around, which leads to suffocating their target, after which it swallows them whole. At number 4, the yellow anaconda. In the snake kingdom, the anacondas are the biggest, and this list wouldn't be complete without them. Occasionally referred to as the Paraguayan anaconda, they're mainly found in the Southern American country of Paraguay. The average length of this Paraguayan anaconda is between 10.8 and 14.5 feet and an average weight of 55 to 57 pounds, making it one of the world's largest and heaviest snakes. Just like another snake within the boa family, the Paraguayan anaconda is non-venomous, making it heavily reliant on constriction to capture its prey. Of course, such a predator would choose a location where it can stay hidden from prey, and that's its swampy, marshy habitat. The yellow anaconda feeds on anything that comes across its path, and that's because of its big size. It's hard for other animals to attack it, with the exception of bigger anacondas and human hunters. At number 3, the amethystine python. At maturity, the amethystine python can grow as big as 27 pounds. One unique aspect of the amethystine python that sets it apart from other pythons is that the female tends to be longer in size than the male. The amethystine python is mostly found in Australia, Guinea, Papua, and Indonesian forests, savannas, and scrublands. Although some of the amethystine pythons are reared in captivity in their natural habitat, the reptiles feed on large and small birds, rats, mice, bats, and also possums. Since the amethystine pythons spend some of their time at the riverbank, that gives them the opportunity to feed on fish and other aquatic life. At number 2, the Burmese python. The Burmese python belongs to the Pythonidae reptile family, which has an average size of 13 to 14 feet in length. Just as the name of this snake implies, the best place to find them is on the Asian continent, particularly in Burma, where they're highly concentrated. Aside from Burma, these Burmese pythons are also found in Cambodia, Laos, India's eastern regions, Thailand, and Vietnam. If you find yourself staring into the eyes of a snake with a thick neck and a dark coloration around its neck, there's a high chance that it's a Burmese python. The Burmese python is regarded as the world's heaviest snake, as it can grow up to 200 to 300 pounds in weight, despite not being the longest snake. And at number 1, the green anaconda. Sitting at the top of our list is none other than the green anaconda, also known as the giant anaconda, which is the biggest of all the anaconda family. The green anaconda's average length is 17 to 20 feet in length, with an average body weight of 154 to 300 pounds. Mostly found in the Southern American region, they're non-venomous and largely rely on squeezing their prey to death. To date, the green anaconda is the longest snake in the world, and it's also believed to be heavier than the Burmese python. These giant snakes can be found in South American countries like Trinidad, Brazil, Colombia, Peru, and Venezuela. They can be identified by their unique, long, thick bodies and eyes sitting majestically on the skull. The green anaconda is dangerous on both land and water, and their common prey includes turtles, fish, birds, frogs, and caiman. Of course, they don't mind crushing the occasional human to death if they feel threatened. So where is the world's largest known green anaconda? Well, thankfully it's in captivity in Brazil's Instituto Butantan in Sao Paulo, and it's estimated that this green anaconda has a length of 32.8 feet, while also weighing 300 to 400 pounds. And that wraps up today's video. What was your first experience face-to-face with a snake? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe and give us a like. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video from Star 5. Thanks for watching.